Hey everybody, what we're doing here today is we're going to teach you how to use the MS-config program on Microsoft Windows to remove unnecessary startup processes. A startup process is something that your computer starts to run when you turn on your computer. A lot of times this is a very helpful thing, like your operating system or a control device, but a lot of times this isn't very helpful. These things can be viruses, spyware, it could be even a simple program that your computer thinks that you want to have run, but is actually completely useless to you. A lot of these things will not show up on this MS config. That's why this is a safe program to run. Your operating system and things like that are completely removed from this list. The only thing that's included on this list is things that Microsoft did not itself tell to start up. So basically what you're going to be looking at on this list is everything from your virus scans to Groove Motion, which is a program that's run by the new Microsoft Word. This program is completely safe because it's already provided by Windows. Windows includes it standard on every computer. It's not very easy to find, and most people would probably never see it for this tutorial. Hopefully by running this program you'll actually see your startup time on your computer drop by almost 50%, and your actual running, like the amount of processes that you're able to run on your computer at any given time, will increase a lot. You'll see your performance go up. What you're going to need for this, though, is a Windows computer. Macs do this completely differently, and it doesn't involve the program MS-config, obviously, and about 6 minutes.
We would like to take some time just to let y'all know that this is a completely safe and easy procedure. If you think anything is seriously wrong with your computer, please take it to your school's computer support team.
What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a list of programs that your computer turns on that you want to have start up. Basically, these are things like your antivirus software, if you have an instant messenger that pops up that you like to have turn on, or things like sticky notes or object doc. A couple of people have those programs. You're going to want to write those down on a list. Try to get not only the name of the program, but the manufacturer of the program and the root of it, like where it's stored on your computer. Those things aren't really necessary, but try to get those. You're going to want to write those down on a separate piece of paper outside of your computer and have those ready for the startup process. Alright, now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to close down all the programs on your computer so you have just the Start tab and your desktop showing. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to want to click on the Start tab on the bottom left hand corner of your computer. Now this is the biggest difference between XP and Vista. For XP you're just going to want to click on the Run button. It should be right on the little thing that pops up when you click the Start menu. But for Vista, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to type in Run on that little search bar at the bottom left hand corner, and then the program Run with the word Run right next to the little symbol should pop up at the very top right above that little text box. Alright, so the next step, there's going to be a text box that has just popped up. It's going to be the Run program. Basically, what you're going to see is that little text box. You're going to type the words MS-config. It's all one word, and it's the letters M, then S, C-O-N-F-I-G. In case you're wondering, that stands for Microsoft Configuration. So again, you're going to type M-S-C-O-N-F-I-G. You're going to click the OK button. Alright, now what you should be looking at is a program that's running called System Configuration Utility. This is going to be the program that we're actually going to use to remove the unnecessary startup processes. Up at the top, there should already be a tab selected. I believe it's going to be the General tab. What you're then going to click is the Startup tab. It should be over on the right. Click right into that. Alright, now don't touch anything. What you're looking at now is a list of all the programs that your computer starts up when you turn your computer on. If you're just watching this video and you're just following along and you want to see the list, you have it right in front of you. You can scroll through it, look at it. But if you're actually trying to remove your processes, the very first thing you're going to want to do is click the Disable All button in the bottom right hand corner. Alright, now what you've just done is you completely turned off everything that turns on when your computer turns on. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go get your handy dandy list of all the programs that you needed to turn on when your computer turns on, and you're going to go compare those to those on this list. If you're using XP, what you're going to do is you're going to look down the startup item list and the command list and look for programs with the same name. You're going to want to turn those on. If you're using Vista, you have a little bit more information available to you. You have the startup item, the manufacturer, and the command line. Go ahead and look through those, and you're going to want to click the check mark box on the left side to turn those back on. Alright, now after comparing those two lists and making sure that all the programs that you want to have start up are turned back on, you're going to go ahead and click the apply button, and then you're going to click the close button. Now make sure you've selected everything. It's not a problem, you can go back and change it later, but make sure you've selected everything that you want to have turned back on when your computer turns back on. Alright, for those following along at home, this is where we're going to part paths for a moment if you're using the computer that the video is currently running in. Otherwise we're going to be finishing this video out quite shortly. You'll notice what just popped up was a text box asking you to restart your computer. You're going to go ahead and click that restart button right now. Alright, now either welcome back or trudging on. What you should have in front of you as soon as you log on to your desktop is a pop-up window that says System Configuration Utility, and it's got some information in it that explains to you how System Configuration Utility works when you restart your computer. Go ahead and read that if you'd like, but what you're mainly going to want to do with this pop-up window is put a check mark in the box directly next to the phrase "Don't show this message," and you're going to click the OK button.
We'd like to offer you some troubleshooting tips. If for any reason you would like to re-enable a program that you deselected, all you have to do is go back into the Windows System Configuration tool and re-enable it. You may also undo this whole entire process by doing just that, going back into the Windows System Configuration and re-enabling all your original startup processes. And remember, if there's anything seriously wrong with your computer, please contact a professional.